Welcome back to another episode of Adamu Plays Timber and Stone. And we're at dawn right now. They have finished constructing our gate here. It's not quite finished though. It's almost finished. We're getting there. We're very close. I do think I'll fill this top part in, pretty much mirroring what was, or doubling, or I guess, yeah. It's going to look exactly what was like underneath it. And I like to put some crenellations in. Did I do the intro right? I can't remember if I did the intro right. Yes. Welcome back to Timber and Stone. I am Adamu. Whatever. So we want to do crenellations. That's not even. That's an odd number of crenellations, so that's not really going to work. So I guess we'll have to meet in the middle to get that to work. And we'll just do like a double thing here, I suppose. Yeah, that'll have to work. And we'll do the same thing here. Yeah. Yeah, that'll have to do. And we'll have to do a similar thing on the edge here. Yeah, we'll just have to have a double wide gap here. Yeah, that's the only way that's really going to work, I fear. But I think it'll look okay. I think it'll be fine. Fine. Some of my southern accent coming on through there, I guess, a little bit. I am a southerner, I guess, I suppose. Lived in the South all my life. I live in North Carolina, specifically the great city of Charlotte, which has been in the news lately. Not in a good capacity, unfortunately. You've probably heard about it if you're paying attention to the news, and if you haven't, well, you probably should. Gotta know what's going on in the world. But yeah, a certain governor, who I am not going to name, and the people in charge in the Raleigh, whom I'm not going to name, have passed a bill that is horribly atrocious. You know, I think the media, we're doing some work on the hall here. The media has sort of focused on the whole like LGBT thing, but really that's just the beginning of it. Pretty much that whole bill basically outlaws people. It's basically an anti-discrimination bill. Anything the people can't sue over discrimination clauses. Like if you feel like you're being discriminated because not just gender identity, but orientation, race, religion. Well, no, not religion, but race. You can't sue. And it also does a huge thing where it takes away sort of the rights of, you know, towns and municipalities to sort of pass ordinances for themselves, which has never been a problem before. It's never been an issue. And anyway, it's just a bogus bill that surely will get struck down eventually. It was a solution in search of a problem, and I just hate that, you know, that's a good state. I live in a good state, and to have its sort of good name smeared through the mud because of the actions of a few, how shall I say, morons in positions of authority because of decisions they have made. It's we've lost a lot. The state's lost like a lot of money, a lot of revenue from businesses pulling out or not coming when they were going to come, and it's just very unfortunate. The whole mess is very, very, very unfortunate, and I hope it gets resolved someday. Hopefully sooner than later. Let's see. It looks like we have a storage issue. Tools, really? Oh, huh. Where? Well, I mean, we have a big old storage facility right here. Spider, I don't care about spiders. Let's I guess we just put in some wood, not wood, some, what do you call them? Help me out here. Tool chests. Yes, there we go. That is the word we are looking for. Now I'm trying to remember which way was the right way. I think this is it. But I feel like we only need a few chests here to sort of make up the difference. They hold quite a bit, I think. Let's see. Let's take a look real quick at their storage capacity. And they can still 20 mass. So I made enough for 60. I don't think you really need that much tool storage either. Spider. What? Resume. Resume, please. Where is this spider at? Oh, it's already dead. Never mind. Problem has taken care of itself. Oh, now we're actually inside the wall. Well, I mean, that's not surprising. They can't climb after all. Why is it so dark over here? Alright, this is not a person. Ellie, what you doing? Walk all the way over here? Okay. I've built up a little bit more on this wall over here. And I'm doing some more work on this hallway. It's actually coming along pretty nicely. And I'm also decided to go ahead and take out these stone walls and replace them with some nice some of this nice timbered brick, the borderless kind. So you just see the brick. I like that brick. It's a good brick. I like using it. So I will. Oh, oops. I did not mean for Ellie to go. Where? I apologize. Where are you? Alright, you can just go here. And you're fine. Sorry about that. I always do that. Click off. Spider's gone. Alright. Spiders are kind of a problem because sometimes, like, they'll come up here and these guys will see them and they'll actually try to path to them to take them out, and they'll end up, like, walking out of here trying to get outside to attack them, which is not something I want them to do. So, hopefully... Oh yeah, look at that. Good shot, Grace. Nice job. Oh, we got a Percival. Builder! Hey, we need a builder. Another builder. Let's accept that migrant. Let's pause the game real quick. And we shall do the thing that we do. Turn them into... let's see. Let's just train him up as an archer. And we will give him a torch. And have him carry a bow. He's not going to be a full-time archer, so I'm only going to have him have 10 arrows. Let's increase his capacity. And then all light stuff, light chests, light boots. And then we'll have him train at the target, or at the archery range. There we go. That's the word. All right. This is coming along. Once they're done, I'll put in the brick here. I think I'm going to put in castle brick all the way up to this point. I've got the timber brick in here. But this will be a nice... because this is the point where the floor changes. To be like this sort of cobble brick here, or cobblestone. Which I quite like, actually. I would like to change the walls here, though. So that might be something I'll do. I'm definitely going to do that in the future, but not right now. I got other things I need to do. They still haven't worked on this at all. Can they? Yeah, they can get up here. They're just not. Where are my builders? Let's see. He's up here. What are you up here for? Oh, I see. They're getting brick for... Okay, so they're working on this section here. And I think I did decide I was going to make this all flat, make it look better. Because it just look, when it's all uneven like this, I can't find a good way to make it I kind of wanted to have it conform to the land, but I can't find a way to do that and look nice. It just doesn't, it looks unfinished, to be frank. To be frank. Not that I am Frank, I am Adam. Adamu, really. Now I'm just sort of waiting for them to get done with their stuff so this can be finished. Hopefully that will be finished by the end of this episode. Crops coming in good as always. I guess we can speed things up just a little bit. It does slow my frame rate down, but it does actually increase the speed at which they do things. You know, I'm really curious as to why this game does not seem to run all that great on my computer when other games run pretty well. I mean, I play Minecraft on here, and Minecraft, it handles Minecraft really well. Maybe because it's rendering sort of like a bigger area than you do doing what you get in Minecraft. But yeah, I wish it ran better as some of my other games. But I think I've talked about this enough. Where once I upgrade my CPU, this game should run really nice. I just need to do that once I have the funds to actually do that, which I don't currently have. So yeah, I did recently lose my job, which is an unfortunate occurrence, but it does happen. I should put in a double wall here of castle brick. No, stupid spider. I don't care about the spiders. How many times do I have to say this? Well, it is some pretty intense music it's playing right now. What are you shooting at? What you shooting at? Oh, well, it's gone. Whatever it was is gone. All my guards just sort of hanging out outside, waiting for something to happen. Waiting for more goblins or skeletons to show up to kill them all. Watch them work. Ooh, not too far. Yeah, so I think I was talking about last episode, talking about some of the E3 stuff that's coming out, the trailers that I've seen, and I saw the Halo Wars trailer, which was interesting. But like I said, I'm pretty much done with Halo. Great game, great series of games, at least so far. But I'm pretty much Halo'd out. That's what the case is. I did see one for a new game, a new I guess IP or game IP called Recore, which looked really interesting. It looked really fun. It's a Microsoft game, so it's only going to be on Xbox and PC. So I could play it on my PC, but then again, I'm having like the CPU issue, so I don't know if my game could really run it that well. My computer could run it that well, could run that game that well. And I don't have an Xbox One. I have a PS4. So I'm pretty happy with the PS4. I think I made the right decision. I got it mostly for like the exclusive titles, particularly Bloodborne, which was by the same people who made Dark Souls. Which, if you watch my channel at all, you know that I did release a video, a PvP video, on Dark Souls 3, which I love, by the way. I really love that game. Love playing it. Love the PvP. It's a very well done game. It might actually be my favorite one in the series so far. I know some people might consider that sacrilege, because you had the first Dark Souls. Was also classic, first of its line. If you haven't played the Dark Souls games, I highly recommend them. They are very well done, very good games, pretty much at every level. They are a bit difficult. There is something of a learning curve. They are not They're not super difficult. You can definitely beat them and play them. They're not unfair in their difficulty. It may seem that way at first until you get used to it, but it is very rewarding when you do succeed. So it is a fantastic series of game. I would start with the first one, which is available. It's actually available on Steam and for the Xbox 360. I don't know if you can get it on the Xbox One. Probably not. Like, I don't think the Xbox One doesn't have reverse compatibility, which is a shame. I don't know if the PS4 has reverse compatibility, actually, now that I think about it. You know, I really ought to look that up. I know the PS3, you could play PS1 games on it. I don't know about the PS4, though. I might have to look that up. I have a number of both PlayStation and PlayStation 2 games. I really love those consoles. They had a great number of games for them. But yeah, that's something I should try out, actually. I should look into. I have heard that they're doing, that Capcom is doing a remake of Resident Evil 2, which is probably one of my favorite games of all time. I love that game. I love that whole. I love most of that series. Resident Evil 2 is probably my favorite one out of them. That and Resident Evil 4 was really good. Though Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube was really good, and the remake that they did of the first Resident Evil that came out on GameCube, the Resident Evil remake, was really good. I mean, that was very excellent. Most well done. Very well done. I approve. So if they can do the same thing for Resident Evil 2, I think it'll be amazing. My biggest complaint... Oh, the spider's chasing... hey, Ellie. Might want to turn around. Take care of that spider. Or not. It's cool. Where's she going? Gathering required items. Upgrading equipment. Did we not get these longbows made? She's probably getting arrows. I'm not really worried about the spider. Oop, looks like Alden is going to be... He's on the case. He's on the spider case. Oh, and we got Ellie. Finally saw the spider. Come on, get it. Get it. Spider's just too fast. Uh-oh. Pincher move. Yeah. Alright, well done. Well, John. Well done. Job well done. Oh my god. English. Speech. It's so hard. Oh, this is coming along. Man, look at that. Well, they have this floor dug out. And this wall's dug out as well. So let me put in some walls. Let's see. What was that have? Timber brick, borderless. Let's put that in here. And around this corner here. And I guess they did dig this spot in here. Let's put in some flat stone right here. Oh, there's some stuff to dig up though. Here, we'll go ahead and put it here and here. So we go ahead and get a jump on that, and then what else I wanted? Oh yeah, I wanted some terrain. Just put some stone back in here. They still haven't finished filling in these holes over here. Okay, let's go ahead and get this coal and that copper dug out. There we go. You know, I probably could not care about getting that little stuff over there, because it is a little bit extra time digging it out and then filling back in the holes, because I hate leaving holes around. But I feel like it's a good thing that I do that. That I take care of get the resources that I can get while I can get them. And I guess it's worth a little bit of extra effort it takes to get them. Because we need them. Totally worth it. You can go ahead and put in some walls here as well. Let's go with, I'm going to go with the castle brick. So I like that look. Yeah. And we'll go ahead and put them in here so our guys have something to do. Like so. And I guess there's some floor missing here for some reason. I'll go ahead and put in. See, that was the gray pavestone, right? Yeah. All right. Okay, so we'll wait for that to get dug out. And let's put in some timber brick on this little overhang here. Yeah, there we go. Maybe this should be pillared, so it doesn't have like moss growing on the bottom. Alright, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Uh-oh. A wolf has been spotted. Oh no, she's being attacked by wolves. Where is she? Oh god, she's way over here. Okay, well, I'm going to have to leave it on a cliffhanger right now. Will Cecilia escape from the charging wolves? And there's surely more wolves yet unseen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Adamu, and this has been Timber and Stone. Goodbye.